Julius, just how did you feel like you guys responded to the moment here tonight?
Hello. Yeah. We did great. We came out with the right approach. We knew, like I said all series, they have championship DNA, and they weren't just going to lay down. They were going to make us earn it, and they did. They fought, but, we came out with the right approach, right mindset, and executed for most of the game. So,
The season took a lot of turns, a lot of ups and downs. Just what does it mean to you to see this team go through all of that to get to a conference finals here?
It's great. Just proud of our group as a whole, organization as a whole, just sticking together, having each other's backs, and, just battling through adversity together, not letting hard times, split us up as a group, but, us, having a mental toughness and, determination to say we're going to figure this thing out, because I think all of us, as a whole believe how good, we could be as a team. So, I'm extremely proud of everybody in this organization on this team.
With all the adjustments that you've made during the course of the season, fit this team, how satisfying was it in some ways to get back to that bread and butter when you knew that they needed a basket coming down tight a couple of times and getting those?
Yeah, I just try to do my best to read the game the best way I can. They threw different coverages at us, all series long, and our ability to adjust on the fly and, do what the game was, calling for us to do as, everybody on the team, each individual, it was good. So, whenever we need a basket, Coach puts me in great spots to do that. And if he needs me to play make, he puts me in great spots to do that as well. So, it's whatever the team needs in the moment.
Mike, big picture, a big part of this season, right, is incorporating Julius onto this team. How did you see Julius and Coach Finch kind of navigate that over the course of the season so it peaked and has been thriving the way it has?
Yeah, I think obviously Coach having a relationship with him prior to being here, he had a vision for what he can be for our team, and it took a minute for all of us to kind of gel and follow along with that because, it's a completely different team between him and who we had last year and on our squad. And his game, he can do so many things for us as far as his playmaking ability and how much he brings the ball up and distributes. And for a lot of us, it was a learning curve, and they did a good job of just allowing us to stick with it. There were times when we weren't playing our best early in the season, and nobody got frustrated with each other. Nobody, was down on, who our team was at that moment. We knew that if we just kept going at this, kept figuring it out, learning each other as we go, we'd hopefully be in this position we're in today.
Mike, what do you think your 2015 self after playing the Warriors would think of where you are all of this time, having as much fun as it seems like you're having?
I wouldn't have thought I'd been still playing, honestly. Have another chance to play against them, but I'd be proud of where we're at right now. Having lost to them, 10 plus years ago, whatever it was, with the team that we felt that was championship ready at that moment, hurt a lot, and then it took me another 9-10 years to even get back to competing again at that same level. So just happy to be back in the situation with these guys. Wouldn't want to be with anybody else, and looking forward to the next 4.
Mike, at the end of the conference finals last year, Ant came straight up to you. He said, "We'll be right back here." Just what does it speak to Ant having that much confidence and belief in coming right back, and how is he as a leader that we don't see from the inside out?
What you learn about him, he believes everything he says, no matter what it is. And at that moment last year, I believed him. I believed that we'd have another opportunity together, and this wasn't the end of the road. And he'd been working all summer for that. He worked all season for that, and he's led us to this point. Him, Julius, Dante, all the people that have followed along and added in piece by piece as we go. It kind of all starts with him and his belief in himself and his teammates.
Julius, Ant said when you came back from injury, you just seemed like a totally different person. When do you feel like it clicked for you that you can be what we've been seeing so far this postseason? How excited are you moving forward to perform at the next level?
Yeah, I mean, during that time, it was like right before All-Star, a couple weeks before All-Star, whatever, I got hurt. And, usually typically when you go into All-Star break, you got time to just like reflect on the season as a whole and how things have been going. And, that process started a little bit earlier for me. And then, obviously leading into All-Star. So, I got to see our team from afar. I think the other thing for me during that time that helped me, it was like, even though I was playing and like, just talking to like my agent Aaron Mintz and stuff like that, like he was always telling me like just be engaged with your teammates even though you're on the sideline. And like I think that was like another moment of like growth for me in a way, because like even though I wasn't playing, like just being engaged, like cheering for the guys, like encouraging, like being able to like use my voice in a way that maybe I haven't been comfortable in the past with. I just try to like lead by example. So like I felt like even though I wasn't playing, I was still with the team. And, after I came back, just my mindset was how can I help this team win? And it was just as simple as that.
Julius, beyond that, too, what else has felt different for you during this playoff run? Because obviously you've just been so consistent and so dominating. Is it the coaching? Is it your chemistry with your teammates? What is it that's different this time?
Yeah, I think it's all of the above. I think it's just environment. Coaching staff, my chemistry with my teammates, their belief in me, my belief in them as well. And, I just think, environment matters. And, since I've gotten here from day one, they've been special, everybody. So,
Julius, have you expanded your game since coming from New York? I mean, are you doing more?
I don't know if that's the case. I just always said that Finch has just been great. From the day I got here, I just knew the type of coach he was, and I just think he's just done an amazing job of just allowing me to use all my tools. I don't necessarily want to just be a scorer or a rebounder or whatever it is. Like he puts me in positions to be multiple different things, many different things on any given night. So he's really just opened up my game, and I just knew eventually that would be the case, as the season went along and, my relationship and chemistry developed with my teammates.
Mike, has your view of the regular season changed at all in recent years? Talk about it being a journey, but just I think there are times where you think this is going to sink us and whatnot, and then
and say he want to go. I appreciate y'all.
Crash the party. I don't need no seat, man. Fuck it. I'll stand up, man.
Y'all be good.
Come on, bite, let real better. Go Bert sit down, man. Y'all boys get up out of here, man.
I'm out.